Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charlie Belcher. I'm in Safety Harbor this morning, visiting the Safety Harbor Museum and Cultural Center. They've got a great exhibit of toys, classic historical toys, that's going to be running for the next month or so. Open Monday through Friday, the last 2 Saturdays of August. They'll be open for the toy exhibit. Of course, you can come by and see this permanent exhibit anytime. Robert Scott Anderson is here from the museum. And where we're standing used to be a hotel?
That's correct. The Bayshore Hotel was built in 1898. And it burned down, we're not sure why, in 1898.
Probably because of fire.
Well, yes. And right here on the grounds during our archaeological schools, all these artifacts have been dug on the property. You can't walk across this property without a metal detector without hitting something.
So all this was at the hotel at one point or another?
Yes. Some very interesting items. That was the first fire we had here. Second fire was the whole town. This was Safety Harbor in prior to 1917.
This Main Street you're looking at here?
That's Main Street. No, the bottom picture is actually off Philippi Parkway. The top picture is Main Street.
This is Main Street. Oh, wow.
And it all ceased to exist and ended up as a pile of rubble in 1917.
What started that fire?
Actually, it started in the building in the picture down there, the Green Springs Inn, next one up. It started there, and it just quickly got out of control. They called for help and couldn't get hardly any response. Tampa did come over.
Early 1900s, it's tough. You get a fire, it's going to take everything. And this exhibit here, this is open all the time. This is a great collection of the history of Safety Harbor and beyond a little bit.
Actually, we have from the early Tocobaga Indians all the way up to the present. Artifacts from when George Bush was here in town.
Hey, now you're a retired police officer yourself.
That's correct.
Law enforcement, so you're a little partial to this little CAD display right here?
Absolutely. Safety Harbor always operated with a chief or a constable or officer. However, in 1960s, they made a modern police department. We have all the badges.
And of course, now it's patrolled by the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
That's correct. But one of the most interesting characters was Howard Benson. He was a chief from 1946 to 1950. He was the largest law enforcement officer in the state of Florida, pushing over 350 pounds.
Is there a picture of him there?
No, unfortunately, we don't have a picture of him. I've got one coming, but I've got all his badges.
That would have been... Was his badges larger than anybody else's? No. All right, hey, come to the Safety Harbor Museum and Cultural Center. They ask for a $4 donation, and you come through the door. You see the toy exhibit through August. Remember, they'll be open the last 2 Saturdays of the month of August, Laura, Monday through Friday normally. It's a great place to visit. Come in, get out of the heat, and enjoy a little history of our area.
It has been so fun to watch where you are with the toys. Good. And I'll say this about our history. You never know where you're going until you find out where you've been, right?
That's exactly right.